Cody, I'm 24 years old. I'm one of the head coaches here at Bear Fitness. I've been actually doing and coaching CrossFit for the same amount of time. I started as an intern in 2016 when I was in school over in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. Started as an intern all throughout that summer, where part of my internship was actually taking CrossFit classes, because the best way to learn CrossFit is actually by doing it and not just watching and doing things and seeing things that you do online. So I've been doing things since June of 2016, actually obtained my L1 in October of 2016, and then I've been teaching and doing CrossFit since then. Along that path as well, I've obtained my CrossFit Kids, also my USAW, with goals of obtaining my L2 and then possibly obtaining my L3. So I'm always a huge fan of trying to make myself the best person that I can be. And with that, I feel that fitness is something that helps me achieve that. It's brought me a lot of confidence, a lot of happiness, and a lot of joy. So with that, anything that I can do to help anyone become the best version of themselves is the real reason why I really enjoy coaching CrossFit. It could be anything fitness related, whether it's coaching sports or being one-on-one in personal training at, say, an Anytime Fitness or an LA Fitness. CrossFit was just one of those things that I really enjoyed doing. And it's one of those things that I wouldn't teach someone to do something that I wouldn't enjoy to do. I don't think that's always the best way to approach things. So me actually be able to get behind something, seeing that it's fun, seeing the things that it's done to me, seeing the results that I've had, both mentally and physically, it's been really fun to try and integrate that and relay that in other people's lives, so they can become, the best mother, best grandmother, father, son, daughter. Anything they can do to make their outside world a little bit easier that we can accomplish here in that hour has been really fun. Current fitness goal, more of a broad statement here. My current goal actually is just to get stronger. I usually didn't have too much of a problem with conditioning, growing from like a sports background and doing things that way. But coming from not a lot of contact sports or physical sports demanding in the weight room, that is something that I've lacked over the past couple of years. So physical, getting stronger, moving more barbells, doing things that way, as well as keeping up with conditioning and always learning new skills and finding new ways to better myself. My biggest irrational fears, besides obviously losing a loved one and things that way, I do have a fear of clowns that comes from being forced to watch It when I was a child on VCR and VHS, and then brothers scaring me and things like that. Another big fear of mine is it's called thalassophobia, which is a fear of open water. More importantly, a fear of open water where you cannot see the bottom. Overall, class-wise, I do really enjoy coaching CrossFit classes. I do like the group setting, big classes, doing stuff, having a ton of people, some almost chaos as you would throughout the gym, but I do also like going back and doing some one-on-one sessions where we can really hone in on specific movements, specific skills, work on some different things you don't really get to work out a ton on in class, just because you're not the only one in the room. We can kind of focus on some different things one-on-one. Actually, so when I first started in Chippewa Falls at CrossFit Chippewa Falls, I had the opportunity to work with, his name was Matthew. At the time, he was about 14 or 15, and he actually is someone with Down syndrome. So with that, he came in on a work order, actually. He came in to help clean the gym and help to make money. We were one of the gyms one of the businesses that would actually help and do stuff that way to bring some people on. So with that, he was a huge fan of WWE, watched a ton of wrestling throughout, so he knew all about people lifting weights and being big and all that kind of stuff. So he actually kind of wanted to do some stuff in the gym. So with that, we would throw him into classes in the sense of he would work out and do most of the same workouts as everyone else throughout the class during the 4 p.m. during our teen section. And with that, our head coach, Allison, would help run the class and do stuff with teens, whereas me would do personal training with Matthew. He would just go along with the class, but I would always be his eyes and kind of help him focus and guide and work through different things. Some of the most rewarding things I'd ever done, it was something that I never really thought that I would enjoy. But with that, it was always a smile on his face, always wanting to do more, always asking what he could do next. And it was one of the most fun things that I've done while personal training and being in the CrossFit world.